Take two. I'm not starting again. I'm going to have to upload both videos because somebody being my date, interrupted me by calling me. So that's why the video cut out. I was just about to start talking about Michelle Dockery. She plays the wife of Mickey Pearson. She was very good. I don't know her from anything else, I'm ashamed to say, but I liked her style. Colin Farrell's in it. Plays... I love it when he just gets to play a wily, sort of violent, hearts in the right place Irishman, which is exactly what he was. The character was called The Coach. He had some fantastic tracksuits, some great lines. He is in charge of a bunch of wayward young'uns called the Toddlers. They're not toddlers, they're like late teens, early 20s, all lads who've been perhaps up to mischief, and he's trying to straighten them out, to teach them to fight, but there's, you know, occasions whereby they might get pulled into violence and nonsense. And I don't feel like I'm giving a very coherent review. I guess because the story's quite sprawling in exactly the same way that Snatch is. It's like this happens, but then before that happened, this happened. This character said this to this character, and this person's double crossing this person. And so there's been some criticism that he hasn't moved on and it feels a bit dated. I went in, as I always do when I go to the cinema, I wanted to be entertained, and I was, and it made me laugh, and it's got some great lines. There are a lot of C-bombs. Holy moly! Now, I have no problem with the C word. I'm not going to drop one now, obviously, because that wouldn't be classy, and I am. But yeah, there are a lot of C-bombs in there. And I remember one in Snatch, and it lands with real impact because of the way the character says it, the way it's delivered. It's Bricktop. He's describing himself as an horrible C-bomb. But this was just, they were flying all over the place. So yeah, obviously, if you're easily offended, don't go. If you don't like violence, don't go. There's some quite amusing comedic deaths. Like I say, some really great lines. He's good at what he does. This is kind of his vibe, and, you know, either you like it or you don't. But if you want to see a Guy Ritchie film in the vein of his first two films, then The Gentleman is that. It's good fun. It was a little bit darker than Snatch, certainly. There was some moments that made me go, oh no, thank you very much. And I'm not easily offended or upset, but yeah, there was just a couple of things in it that made me a bit eek. But it's an 18 certificate, and as I said last year when I reviewed Ready or Not, you don't get them very often. So if you've got an 18 certificate, then let's have some violence, let's have some C-bombs, let's have some shenanigans. I liked it a lot. It's 2 hours long. I felt it was well paced. I was intrigued. I didn't quite know which way it was going to go. There was a couple of moments where I thought it was going one way and then it very clearly went another. Yeah, I'd like to see it again. Like I say, it doesn't feel quite as fun as Snatch, even though it was funny. Snatch for me is, it could be like nostalgia because it's 20 years old, but it felt a little bit warmer. That said, obviously, I mean, Bricktop threatens to feed people to pigs, and yeah, it's quite violent really when I think about it. But yeah, nostalgia and all that jazz. I like Snatch very much, and my date this evening says he doesn't think he's seen it. Shocker. So we might need to rectify that at some moment. At some point. Right, so with the other video and this video, I think I'm coming up on 10 minutes. So my verdict is, if you like Guy Ritchie, go and see The Gentleman. If wily Cockney gangster films with pithy dialogue, lots of swearing and epic violence aren't your thing, avoid it like the plague. Simple as that. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you very much. Katie out.